Clear it.
Origi trying to get involved. Shaqiri too. It's Rice.
There's a minute left. Oh! Shoot! Oh.
Unfortunately for him, Virgil van Dijk.
This is another minute left of the game. Andy Carroll there, nearly through on goal. I'm so nervous, I'm actually shaking.
As assured as he has all season, last couple of games. Let's do it tonight.
30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. Come on. Yeah. Come on.
Just so much effective work like that finds Antonio. Mane wins it back. Keita.
15. 14.
Shaqiri. Milner can't get it across. It's cut out by...
Go on, ref. Blow your whistle. Blow your whistle. Blow your whistle. Blow your whistle.
Beyond the 3 minutes of stoppage time now. It's Keita. It's Divock Origi.
He's missed.
That was the moment.
Last minute chance for Origi and he's missed it. It's over. It's over.
Easily. It is another one of those nights for Liverpool. Second time in the
It's happening. It's slowly happening. Hello, guys. That was nerve-wracking, wasn't it? Liverpool have just dropped another 2 points. We are only 3 points behind them now in the Premier League table. Let me just bring that up right there. And all of a sudden, it looks quite nerve-wracking, doesn't it, Liverpool fans? We're getting there. We nearly threw it away this time last week. And guess what? All of a sudden, it's just 3 points. We're closing in on you. We're creeping up on you. We're going to get you. Fingers crossed. Now, basically, if we win against Everton on Wednesday, yes, they'll have a game in hand, but we'll be top of the table all of a sudden. And from that point onwards for Liverpool, it doesn't look good. Those nerves, those anxieties, those worries that they have, they'll be really getting under their skin now. They'll start to think, what if we can't match up with City? What if we can't pull through it again? What if Liverpool Football Club aren't ready to win the title yet? They'll start asking all those questions, and do you know what? You should ask all those questions, because that's 2 games in a row now. You've been absolutely shite, really. Liverpool are a very good team, but they've been terrible. They've been unable to create chances, apart from that Origi chance at the end. I don't know who was onside or not, but it happened. But that's 2 games now where they've been poor. Can I just say as well, Sheikh Mansour went to Spain in a Lamborghini, brought us back a manager, Manuel Pellegrini. I love you, you beautiful, weird old bastard. Thanks for that. You could have put Zavra in as well to milk it, but this is an absolute huge result in the title race, and Liverpool will be worried now. After yesterday's result, and I'll talk about the Arsenal game in a bit, this is absolutely huge for Manchester City. The title race is on, and we're closing down on them now. Absolutely massive now, absolutely massive. Now we've got to beat Everton, and I'm pretty certain everyone in that stadium at Goodison on Wednesday probably wants us to beat them. They actually do. They'll probably play Blue Moon before the kickoff, and they'll all turn up in like dressed as Manx and all that kind of stuff. Everton want us to beat them. Well, most do, not all of them, obviously. And Everton at the moment aren't playing very well, so fingers crossed we can actually do that. And then if we beat Chelsea, that, from my perspective, that's probably enough to push us forward and go and eventually win the league. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I do not want to jinx us, but that's absolutely massive result. It's a huge moment in the title race, potentially. As I'm saying this now, I can see Carragher's face on the screen next to me looking very frustrated, and I love it. He's spitting more than he usually does, and he's going off, and he's crazy, and he's not happy. And I love that. I absolutely love it. But basically, guys, this is a huge moment. I'm still a little bit nervous from that game. On to yesterday's game. I'll talk about the Arsenal game a little bit. I was doing the True Geordie video yesterday, so I didn't get to make a match reaction because I got home really late. Yesterday was a very good performance. The second half in particular was utter domination. I want to talk a little bit about Fernandinho in particular. That man is absolutely unreal. Who can play like 3 positions in one game? Fernandinho can. He was playing like as a false centre-back, as a false defensive midfielder, as a false box-to-box midfielder. He was so good yesterday. The perfect performance from a fantastic player. Not many players in world football can play what he did yesterday. So good. And it's just an absolute perfect performance after the Newcastle game. It was so important yesterday that we came out and won that. And there's big performances across the pitch. Walker as well. The much maligned Walker had a good game in my opinion. The defensive formation looked weird on paper, but it actually offered some solutions. Walker's been the one stepping into midfield recently, and he's not comfortable at doing it really. So when we played Fernandinho there, he was the one doing that, and he still had Gundogan as an extra midfielder. So we got that extra midfielder in the shape of a midfielder without sacrificing the defender, because Fernandinho was intelligent enough to go back into defence. That fluidity is absolutely fantastic, and it's such a Guardiola kind of thing to do. And Finadira yesterday, winning headers in his own area, then winning defensive midfield tackles, and then pinging beautiful balls out wide to Sterling going forward. What a player. And Sterling as well. People have underestimated his role in that second goal. To half volley it across after the 1-2 with Gundogan, to perfectly thread it between a gap about that size on his weaker foot to Aguero. Phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Gundogan once again yesterday was really good too. I've got to give him the credit for that. That 1-2 with Sterling, just absolute sublime. That's the kind of stuff that Liverpool aren't doing at the moment. We are doing. And fingers crossed now we've got the pressure on them. They'll start to crumble in a little bit. Also as well, I can't not mention Sergio Aguero. What a beautiful bastard he is of a player. He was phenomenal yesterday once again. His work rate, his desire. And then his finishes, they were easy by his standards. And he didn't really take much to put it in. But the fact that he was there in the first place, and the fact that he was running constantly throughout the game, the fact that he gave them absolutely no rest at all, I absolutely love him. Yesterday was absolutely huge, because what we said yesterday to Liverpool is that we are going to keep winning and we are going to bounce back after that Newcastle game, and we're going to put pressure on you and we're going to learn from our mistakes. We saw tenacity in the players, we saw focus as well, and Liverpool today, they just simply couldn't follow us. There was a lot of theories going around that essentially when Liverpool had to follow Manchester City in terms of their performances, they would struggle a little bit after we put the pressure on. Beforehand, they were going first and no pressure on them, and now it's actually showing that they can't really deal with it as well as they think they can. There's absolutely loads of time left in this race. The table, there's still 13 games for each team to play, but we're in a good position now. We're in a good position to scare them, and the signs are very, very, very promising. Liverpool play Bournemouth on Saturday at Anfield, which is a game they'll probably win if we're being honest, because Bournemouth aren't the kind of team to go to Anfield and get something usually. Then they've got a very tough Champions League tie against Bayern, but more importantly than that, on the 24th of February, they go to Old Trafford. Now, I'd never ever want Manchester United to win, but Ollie's behind the wheel now, and he's going to do us a favour, aren't you, Solskjaer? And to be honest, given the way Liverpool are playing at the moment, given the fact that he can't defend particularly well from set pieces, and given the fact that United are scoring goals, and this is a big chance for them to actually go and do something and not be outclassed, I would not be surprised if they go there and they struggle a little bit. They'll be focused with this game, and I think they'll actually do something. For me, that game in particular, if we pull ahead now, I wouldn't be surprised if we actually just stay there until the end of the season. It's looking very, very promising. Then they've got Watford as well, Anfield, not easy. And then also, they go away to Goodison. And Everton aren't in great form at the moment, but it's a derby and anything can happen. Last time Everton were pretty much the equal Liverpool, apart from when Pickford threw the ball into his own net. The fixtures, they're not awful, but they're not great for Liverpool either. Then we've got as well, let me get the fixtures up, Everton away on Wednesday. We've got Chelsea on Sunday. Then after that, we've got obviously a couple of cup games in terms of the FA Cup and Schalke. Then we've got Chelsea, 3 cup games, sorry. Then we've got West Ham at the Etihad. I'm sure Pellegrini once again will want to do us a favour there. Basically, now, I'm not saying it's in our hands, but I do believe if we start to win well and we start to put pressure on Liverpool, that they will start to show signs of insecurity and weakness. And yesterday's game and this game tonight, it's just huge. For me, Liverpool look very, very, very get-attable. I put on Twitter during that game that even if they'd had one tonight, and I did think at one point they were going to win, I thought they were going to score a Shaqiri last minute deflected winner or something like that. I thought that it wouldn't really mean anything, and teams are realising that they can go there. Teams like Leicester and West Ham, teams that are very, well, they're nowhere near their standard at the moment, they're going there, and actually, to be honest, they're having the better of the game. I think West Ham had more chances in that, in terms of clear-cut chances, than Liverpool did. And Liverpool are showing weakness there, and they're showing nerves, they're showing anxiety, and I think, in general, they've got to have a convincing win at some point to actually get back at it. They've been riding their luck for large parts of the season. Can I talk about their goal as well? What is the linesman doing for that? That kind of stuff is genuinely criminal. It's probably not literally criminal. It's just genuinely awful. The linesman nowhere near the ball, not even keeping his line. He's about 2 metres off. Milner stood right in front of him. That's the kind of stuff that hopefully when VR comes in next year, we'll see the end of, because that kind of stuff, that incompetence can't really happen. But that's Liverpool at the moment. They've been riding their luck all season, and that stuff, it can't go on forever. And the signs at the moment is that even then, with that kind of luck, it's just not happening for them. Obviously, the rest will hopefully start clamping down as Salah's diving, and we can take advantage of it. The game yesterday has given me so much confidence on that front, and it's just now Everton, beat Chelsea, and after that I will genuinely be confident we can pull through and keep doing it. And then we could be winning back-to-back titles, fingers crossed. There's so much football to play left, and it's just takes me back to a week ago when I sat after the Newcastle game and I was panicking and I was thinking, oh, it feels like it's over. But then football, a lot can change in a week, doesn't it? You think as Manchester City fans, given previous title victories, that we'd learn this from now, but we never do we? We never learn. We sit there and we worry, but that's what football does to us. Guys, that's a huge night. We are back in the title race. I want to say thank you to Mr. Pellegrini. I want to say thank you to Jurgen Klopp for not getting into Liverpool players' heads. I want to say thank you as well to all the City yesterday for being absolutely fantastic. Also, go and show me some love in the True Geordie video in the comments, and maybe we'll have me on again. It was quite good. Did anyone watch that? If you do, let me know how it got on in the comments below. If you are new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I've been Stephen. I'm still a little bit nervous from that game. My heart's still going. I hope you enjoyed this video anyway. Subscribe if you're new, like this video, and I'll see you soon.